I wanted to start off and talk to Jon today from Dynamic Tampa Rentals, our property management division. Jon, we talk a lot about how people go to sell their property, and there's still a lot of people in Tampa Bay that aren't in a position to sell. So, kind of, what's the case, or what's the rationale for hiring a property manager versus going it your own in terms of renting the property out?
Absolutely. Well, thanks for having me on again. One of the things I try to tell the people that decide to go with us is you really want, at the end of the day, you want shorter vacancy cycles. And a great property manager, what they're going to do is they are going to determine the best rent rate, improve and prepare the property. And the most important one, I feel, that when you come with us is effectively market your property. I can't explain or stress enough how important that really is.
Right, and it's a matter of putting it on the right websites, but also putting it the right way. Because like we talked about, vacancy is the enemy. I mean, for a property manager, a month of vacancy to hold out for $100 more in rent, you probably lost money on that by having the vacancy. It's a matter of pricing it right, getting it rented, and I think the second part of that is getting a great tenant.
Absolutely, and when you're looking for the tenants, it's important to do proper tenant screening, obviously. The great thing about having a great property manager, they're going to help you with the inspections, the evictions, rent collection, terminating leasing, all these things that the owners don't really want to have to deal with.
Or don't have the experience to
Absolutely.
do. There are people out there that can navigate through that process, but I think the other thing about it that's, when you're talking about screening and finding the right tenant and getting the right person in there, all the benefits that tenant brings, so you're having less vacancy, you're having less repairs, you're having, less hoops to jump through.
Paying on time.
Paying on time. You did all your work up front
Absolutely.
To find a good quality person versus just, anyone can go out there and get it rented.
Right, and renting it longer as well.
Right, so anyone can go out there and get it rented. It's a matter of finding the right person, a good person that will stay, that will pay rent on time, that will take care of your property so that you're not spending a lot of extra money repairing them beating it up.
The other thing you have to look at is with tenant retention. Every time someone moves out, you gotta send someone out there to clean it, you gotta change the locks, you have to do all these other expenses that if you just had a great tenant in there to begin with, we can prolong that.
Right, and I think that's key and that's crucial to our operation. And if you've got questions about property management, you can call us during the show today. You can also call Jon directly. It's 813-333-3331. Real easy to remember.
Yeah, best phone number on the planet.
If you have property management questions and we aren't on air, it's 813, a bunch of threes, and then it ends in 1.
Absolutely.
Pretty easy to remember. You can certainly check out more information and inquire on our website about property management.